Well, hey, Hope City family, it is update time. As you know, this weekend we are gathering again physically at our facility. Now, our facility was designed for social gathering, not social distancing, but I'm telling you, our staff has worked tirelessly to prepare for the weekend. So, having said that, I just want to make sure you know kind of what it looks like going into the weekend. We've got 3 worship times, okay? Our first one is at 8:15. It's usually at 8:30, but we're doing 8:15 to give us a little bit more time in between gatherings. Our second one is at 9:45, like usual, and then 11:15. And those 3 gatherings will all have City Kids available. So if you've got kids, you can go to any of those 3 gatherings and our City Kids ministry will be up and running. Now, having said that, there's a lot of changes that have taken place in City Kids. So what we're gonna ask you to do, if you can, if you've got kids, show up a little early, and that'll help us get everybody checked in at a decent time. Also, we're gonna do some temperature checks on every kid that comes through, and so it's just gonna take a little bit longer. But if you'll help us with that, that would be awesome. 12:45 is a service that we're adding, and that gathering is gonna be for families. And so if you've got kids who you're not ready to put in City Kids yet, we want you to bring them with you to that 12:45 gathering, all right? So that's gonna be mainly for families of kids, but again, it's gonna be a smaller gathering. So if you'd rather come to a smaller gathering, that's gonna be ideal for you. We also have a couple other big changes. Our cafe is gonna be opening in June, and then we've got a huge open air tent that will be in our backyard, and we're gonna let that serve as really an outdoor lobby, so to speak, so that you can social distance and still connect with people. And on top of that, there's really 3 things that I wanna ask you to do. The first is this. I'm just gonna ask you to look out for the needs of everybody around you. That's actually a Jesus thing, and it's something that we wanna do every Sunday. So if you'll do that, it would be the best possible way we can create the environment we want. The second thing is this. I'm gonna ask you to just kind of ratchet up that personal responsibility that you got, all right? We get on a call every Friday with the governor of Missouri. It's really cool. He does a call with faith-based leaders in the state, and we've been able to ask questions about how to function as a church in a healthy way and get feedback from him on what that looks like. And one of the things he asked, he said, would you as pastors just ask your church families to be personally responsible to look out for each other? So I said, yeah, we'll ask you guys to do that, and I think it's a great request. It's what we do to be good citizens and good people in our community, right? Here's the third thing. If you're in that at-risk category that they've identified, I just want you to know that you don't need to feel any pressure to come back early, okay? We want you to come back when you're ready. In fact, a good pastor friend of mine put it this way: we're ready when you're ready. And I just want to kind of steal that line from him. We'll be ready. We'll be here as soon as you're ready. In the meantime, we're doing online gatherings just like we have been. In fact, we're going to make them even more engaging than ever. So keep joining us and tuning in online, and you'll be able to keep up with it until you're ready to come back physically. Y'all, our leadership, man, we have been praying like crazy. We have been asking God to lead us with discernment through this season. I'm thankful for our leadership, and I will tell you this. I believe in all of it. God is doing different things in different communities, and so we need to respect others who may have already gone back or may be waiting. It's not a time to second guess what other churches are doing or what other communities. Everybody has their own decision. But I will tell you this, I believe that we're ready, and I believe God's gonna do this amazing work. So if you show up here this weekend, I pray that God just blesses your socks off, all right? Have an awesome Memorial Day weekend. We love you. We'll see you soon.